Getting nervous.
Ever since that day, my life's changed.
It's ambitious.
Welcome to the rise of the Brexit Ballers documentary. I've made this documentary to showcase the journey me and my teammates have been on from when we first formed the club back in 2021 all the way to current day 2023. We have exclusive footage from founder and owner Aman as he sits down for an interview as we ask him about everything to do with the club. We also have interviews from me and fellow defender Josh as we talk about our time at the club and our ambitions for the future. We also have exclusive pitch-side footage of Brexit Ballers' special 100th game in a top-of-the-table clash against the Galacticos. I hope you enjoy.
I'm getting nervous.
I get nervous. Right. Okay. In one word, describe what Brexit Ballers means to you.
Passion.
How and when did Brexit become a thing?
Brexit Ballers, the idea of Brexit Ballers was started around November of 2020, and we finally got enough people together in around June of 2021.
Was it just passion for playing football which made you guys start?
That and the fact that a lot of us weren't really fit to start playing 11-a-side again, so we thought, let's get back into this through a six-side league.
Brexit Ballers have gone from a team getting battered every game to a team that is now favourites to win the league each season. What has changed?
I'd have to say the players. It started off as a bunch of friends. It still is a bunch of friends. We've just evolved to need different players that are better suited to the style of play.
2 years, 2 league titles. What has made the team so successful?
We're there every week. Simple.
You've recently struck a deal with Jersey Bird to create your first ever home and goalkeeper shirt. Can you speak through the process of striking this deal?
It was a very easy deal to work with, to be honest. They're very friendly with working with us and gave us a top quality kit that should be released soon.
Where would you like to see the club in another 2 years?
I want to see us win every league title every season and just keep moving on. I'd happily keep the same squad we have currently.
Who's your favourite teammate to play with?
Oh, you're going to get me in trouble with this one. I'd have to say Charlie Easton. Pushes. He's very good and he pushes me to be better. So, him.
Do you see Brexit Ballers expanding eventually out of 6-a-side into 11-a-side?
We have talked about this before, but at this current moment, no. But we'll see what the future holds for us.
Thank you, Aman, for joining me in this interview, and we'll see you at the Brexit Ballers game.
See you there.
Right.
How did you come about joining Brexit Ballers? Because I do know you one of the early signings.
Yes, I think it was Brexit Ballers' second ever game. I made my debut. I just got the call from lifelong friend Aman saying he needed some players. He needed a rock at the back. I couldn't turn it down, really. So ever since that day, my life's changed.
What was the early project like at Brexit Ballers? How does it compare to the project that's currently going on now?
So when we first started, not going to lie, it wasn't great. We were being battered quite a lot in the Wednesday league. It was not that fun at all. Then the transition over to Sunday brought in more players. The project has completely changed. The mentality has completely changed. we just want to win it all now.
What is your play style like? How would you describe it?
I'd like to think I'm a ball-playing centre-half. I like to break the lines, a bit like Harry Maguire, come out of the defence with it, play through the lines into the midfielders of Jinx. But to be honest, I will also be a no-nonsense centre-half if it's needed. But to be fair, I don't really have the pace or the size to be that, so I'm more for a ball-playing centre-half, I'd say.
What is your best Brexit Ballers moment?
Well, I'd have to say winning the league. I was part of both squads to win the league, but I'd have to say the second league topped the first. Second league, we felt like a proper club. It felt like everyone played their part. It was an incredible feeling when we finally clinched it, and I think it's fully deserved.
Who's your favourite teammate at the club?
I'd probably have to say Rocco. Not only is he very clutch when it comes to scoring goals, but he's probably, I've known him the longest out of the entire club, known him for like 10 plus years. So it would have to be Rocco.
How do you feel about these new kits that have recently been introduced?
I think they're perfect, to be honest. I can't name you a fault. Jersey Bird have done an excellent job. There's nothing wrong with it. Hopefully we'll have more kits coming out with them soon, potentially. But I wouldn't complain about the kit at all.
What is your goal for next season at the club?
Personal or for the club?
Both.
So for the club, obviously win the league. We came close last season. We probably fell off towards the end just because we didn't have players available and stuff like that. But if we have players there each week, we can definitely go after the league title. And personally, it's got to be that first Brexit Ballers goal. I've scored in a friendly, but not in the league. So it's going to come this season, I can tell.
Thank you, Harrison Price.
No problem.
Josh Heath, centre-back.
Obviously, Brexit Ballers player now. Describe the club in one word.
Exhilarating.
How did you come about joining the Brexit Ballers?
It's a bit of a funny story now. I'd been out of football for a while, been searching for a club, but then I got approached by the Brexit Ballers for a bit of an interview. Went through the process and they liked me and I liked the club and it just felt right to join.
What did Aman say to entice you to the club?
I feel like the project, he made it clear what he wants the club to be, and that's something I want to be a part of, you know.
What's the project like at the Brexit Ballers?
It's ambitious. Some might say too ambitious, but I disagree. I think the squad we have perfectly capable of achieving everything.
What's your position and play style like?
So for this team, I'm a centre-back, but I'd like to say I'm more of a progressive centre-back. I like to progress the ball forward more. Not naturally a centre-back, I've always been more of a midfielder, defensive midfielder, but you know, this is something I spoke to the manager about when joining. They wanted me to play a bit deeper, and it was something I was interested in doing. So I was happy to play in that position.
What's your best Brexit Ballers moment?
I'd say my first game, because we won, and we won convincingly. And I think I had a good game, good first game. Obviously could have had better, but I enjoyed my first game. It was a big privilege to play for the club.
What's your favourite teammate at the club?
I've got to say Jinx. Me and him are on the same wavelength, you know. He knows where I want him, I know where he wants me. We can pass the ball between each other fairly well as well, so I feel like we're a good combo there.
What's your bond with him like off the pitch?
Very well, you know. We're good friends, you know. We can get on really well. I can get on with the whole squad outside, so that's a positive. It's good having a team where everyone can talk, everyone can be friends.
What's your goals for the next upcoming season?
Say keep playing strong, keep defending as well as I can, but also I want to add more attacking involvements to my game. I've started to do that. I've started to get forward a bit more, and I've started to get some goal contributions here and there. Yet to get my goal for Brexit Ballers, but that will soon come.
What about the team goals, not just personal?
Team goals win everything. We have a mindset where we want to win every game. We hate losing.
Obviously, you joined Brexit Ballers later compared to the other players. How have you settled into the squad?
Really well. There's such a welcoming bunch of lads. Even my later joining, I still feel involved. I still look like I've been there the entire time. I don't feel outcast.
Obviously, you said you were out of football for a while. Before that, you were at an 11-a-side team. How's the transition into 6-a-side?
I can say you get a lot less time on the ball. You've got to be technically better. But I feel like that's helped my game a lot. It's made me improve as a player as well, which is really benefiting me and the club, I think.
Do you think part of your improvement is down to the management in Aman or any other factors?
I feel like, as I say, I wasn't the position here. I didn't play in the position he wanted me in, but he made it clear. He saw aspects in me that he thought would suit that role well, and I feel like he was right. And I fit in that role well.
What was the feeling like when you first won the league? Brexit Ballers' second title overall, but your first.
It's a proud moment. Obviously, I hadn't been there for the first, and not a lot of people knew the club when they won their first. That caught my attention, and I saw something in the club. I saw that they could go much further, and I wanted to be part of that.
That's all for today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you at the game.
Indeed. Thank you very much for having me.
I wasn't really watching the game. I got a good angle of that. Come on, Gino. Yes, come on. Jinx. Come on, Jinx. Yes, come on, look. There's less than 30 seconds. Go on, Jinx. Yes, come on. Lovely.